Are you in the market for quality handcrafted gemstones this Virgo season? Well, I have the perfect solution for you. With Otter Spirit, you've made the right choice. Not only are the quality of the gemstones triple grade A and approved ethically and authentically for each order, they are also in the organization of building and cultivating a healthier relationship with marine and ocean wildlife in Monterey Bay, California. As August transitioned, we moved from the boldness of Leo to the thoughtful energy of Virgo. Virgo season brings a focus on details, organizational, and self-improvement skills. It's a time to refine our plans, embrace practicality, and nurture our well-being. Just as the harvest season begins, we are encouraged to reap the rewards of our efforts and to cultivate a mindful approach to life's journey. Place your order today with my discount code that I included down below in the description box for more information to get 20% off. To not only help raise and protect your energy with these gorgeous gemstones, but also to help raise the energy and frequency of the earth around you as well. The order that I placed for myself in particular is the Virgo pack that you can see here. It comes with 3 gemstones in this pack for bracelets that you can wear on a day-to-day basis. They're absolutely gorgeous, helping to ground and to stabilize your energy all around you. Once again, thank you, Otter Spirit, for sponsoring today's video. Again, this is a discount code and the information regarding their organization, so you can get more information on the work that they're doing out in Monterey Bay, California. So I hope that you enjoy them. Send me a picture or tag me in a video if you do order them. I would love to see what orders that you placed. All right, let's go ahead and get into the video. Hey guys, welcome back. Before we get started, I got something for you. 1 second. All right, so we're just gonna sit these right here. Flowers are the highest vibrating energy. All flowers are pretty high vibrational. Just trying to make sure that they're in frame. All right, you guys, so before we get into this week's astrology, we're gonna be focusing on the current astrology that's coming in particular with Mercury moving back into its home sign of Virgo, starting on September the 9th. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's see here. It's been a minute. I've been really go, so I had to like really kind of, get myself back into a space where I was like, all right, let's really hone in on the current energy and what's coming up and what's coming in. As of this time, there's a bit of a preparation energy that's going on here, and you really want to just kind of get grounded, get centered, especially in particular as we embark towards this new energy this week. It's going to be pretty significant, especially with Mercury coming back into its home sign of Virgo, which is very grounded, very practical, very efficient. There's a lot of new details towards proficiency as well that's coming up, and you're just getting all of the details and preparing for, just what's coming in as time progresses. So we have the 2 of Coins card here. Yeah, like I said, there's a exchange of energy, and there's also a sense of proficiency as well. You've definitely been in a space where, you just have wanted to know, like what does this mean? 7 of Cups, what's necessary? How do you feel about certain things in a certain way? And to be in that energy is actually pretty useful on one hand, because it allows you to be adaptable and also to be in a space of awareness when it comes to other things, other, dynamics and things of that nature. We had a lot of pretty intense kind of, we had some pretty, significant astrology this past week, especially with when the moon was in Libra transiting the South Node. There was a bit of a shutting or letting go. For me in particular, I mean, huge part of the reason why I got these flowers is because, I was like, what am I doing? What's going on here? Why are we acting this way? Why are we allowing ourselves to get entangled in in the enmeshment of uncertainty in a certain way? And so, there's been a lot of work too that I've had to do in particular in regards to that when it comes to trust factors and wanting to be sure about what's happening and what's going on. Information can sometimes get a little bit skewed when it comes to finding answers in a particular way. For instance, not hearing that something may represent something in the way that I'm seeing it or something like that. Kind of, not that that's a bad thing. It just kind of threw me off a little bit because I was like, wait, what, what does that mean? You know what I mean? But once you are able to see, once you're kind of more in a space where you're hearing actual like truth and like representation of the data that is, you know, being presented, then you can kind of make your own decision in regards to like other judgments that you've either had on yourself or with other people. That's kind of coming more from a personal place, you know, and there's a need to kind of like balance out not being too structured in a particular way, though having it, and also allowing yourself to be creative, you know, and fun. Things don't have to always have like a particular structure in a certain way. You definitely don't want to, especially with Mercury back in the sign of Virgo, get too analytical or too detail oriented, because then things can become a bit dry. And we definitely don't want that this season. We still want things to be like very fun and flourishing and like growing and allowing ourselves to, you know, just really connect with relational matters in a specific way. I'm going to try to make this video not so long, because I'm gonna upload another video around, you know, usually my scheduled date and things like that. I've just been doing a lot of stuff on the back end in regards to other things like collaborations and stuff like that. There was a Soul Cycle kind of brand that reached out to me in regards to like workout equipment, and I'm not really 100% sure if I'm gonna take that yet. So I'm still kind of like trying to work out the details and decide on if I want to take that offer yet or not. So, and then there's still stuff that I'm doing with the current brand that I'm still working with. So there's that. So you want to come back into a space where you're finding, you know, the answers and the clarity in order to move things forward properly. Right on the 9th, as Mercury enters into the sign of Virgo, there's a lot of clarity that is coming in regards to this information that you've received and these details in regards to working towards something different, something new, something that is, again, practical and efficient towards more proficiency and things of that nature. With the moon entering into the sign of Sagittarius early this week, this is an energy that is encouraging optimism and a sense of adventure as well. So you definitely want to kind of just allow yourself to go with the flow a little bit. Page of Cups card here. This is good news and information. This is also, it represents luck. Could also be very charming as well, with this little fish coming out of this cup, which represents like a good omen or good luck, things of that nature. And so in the weeks ahead, we could gravitate towards useful information. Now we have the 2 of Cups card here with the 9 of Wands. There is a little bit of a sort of disruptive energy that's also happening currently right now before Mercury enters into the sign of Virgo. Mercury is going to be at 29 degrees of Leo before it moves back into the sign of Virgo. And with Mercury and Leo, there is a square that's happening to Pluto and Capricorn. And so this is a time to just kind of like come back and like get more information. We're willing to have like more information be presented to get more details. Pluto and Capricorn is more about, you know, the transformation of things and how to like really transform the energy as we continue to move forward. Aside from that, Venus and Libra, as of right now, with Venus and Libra, that energy with the 9 of Wands card here, you kind of want to stray away from anything that is like 5 of Wands at the bottom of the deck that is a bit disruptive, that is either trying to throw you off your course. It could be coming from a place of like lack of uncertainty and things like that, or even a sense of like you're on top of your game and you're doing the thing that is best for you, though there could be like these external energies, as I've talked about in the past, that are coming in that are trying to like throw you off in a certain way. You definitely just don't want to connect with that, because again, with the South Node and Libra energy that we just had, a lot of that energy did come up to the surface in regards to like relationships that are just, you know, not in alignment for us and things like that. You just really want to stay grounded. Stay creative, stay like in a space where you feel good about what you're doing. Like I, for myself, you know, went shopping and did a little bit of shopping just because like I wanted to get some new shoes, and I had got like some new jeans and stuff, some stonewashed jeans, and yeah, nothing like super, you know, special or anything like that. But I just kind of want to like switch a little bit up in regards to, especially with the Venus and Libra energy, just kind of like, you know, being a bit more casual, but also like having this aesthetic, looking a bit nicer and stuff like that. Not that like I don't already, but like still. So with Venus and Libra, especially throughout this week, it's going to bring a lot of harmony in speech and optimizing creative pursuits towards harmonizing relationships. And that's really where you want to like focus in on your energy and knowing where you stand with others. So there's a strong sense of self-worth that's also happening here. Yeah, we have the Lovers card. So with the Lovers card, this is Gemini energy. Now we're moving towards a trine with Jupiter and Gemini. For us Capricorns, that's in our 6th house, which is Virgo energy. So with Venus in Libra trine Jupiter and Gemini, like for example, for us Capricorns, Venus in Libra is in our 10th house of career, and with Jupiter and Gemini in our 6th house, right now there could be like this strong sense of harnessing and like honing into our health regimen and like our daily routines, socializing, networking, and things of that nature. And it's harmonizing with our career and stuff like that. And so there could be like this strong energy that's coming in throughout this week in regards to like maybe like working out, and in doing that, that is also very complementary to our career. Now that doesn't have to be obviously for all of you guys. This is more of a general message. So with Venus in Libra, that is just beauty and harmony trine Jupiter and Gemini. Again, there's a strong sense of like optimism, liberation, growth, expansion. You just really want to like connect to that energy and to continue to stay proficient and allow yourself to just expand through these new ideas, these new efforts and things like that. Just gravitate towards like more clever ideas and problem solving energy, and things will continue to manifest throughout the week. So we also have Mars now newly in Cancer. I'm filming this video during the Scorpio lunar transit. Again, the moon will move into Sagittarius on Monday, but with the moon in Scorpio, it is harmonizing with Mars in Cancer. And so this is a really good time to just like allow for transformative energy to come in, 10 of Cups, to get to a much more abundant, prosperous place. So you kind of want to like work with this energy in a specific way to continue the transformation with Pluto and Capricorn. So, and the reason I say that is because the best thing to do, I'm going to be 1000% honest, is with Mars in Cancer, because like it's considered to be in detriment or like not working well, you know, in regards to other people's like opinions and stuff like that. I have Mars in Cancer. You know, for me being a native Mars in Cancer, like I know how to work with this energy like extremely well. It does have a lot to do with like, you know, kind of allowing for things to play out in a certain way before taking action, and always protecting the people that you care about. And then again, in that, you just, you know who's like right for you, you know who's good for you, and you're willing to take on the action and the effort, but like in a different way. It's kind of like, you know, almost behind the scenes in a sense. So the best thing to do with the Mars and Cancer energy is to lean into the Capricorn energy. So like Mars and Capricorn, that's the other side of things. So with Mars and Capricorn, Mars is exalted in Capricorn. Mars is capable of actually achieving what it needs to do in Capricorn. It's very efficient. This energy is going to take you to the end of the year because Mars is going to be in Cancer for quite some time, all the way until 2025. Like early part of 2025. So the more that you can lean towards the Capricorn energy, which is opposite of Cancer. Cancer and Capricorn are opposite each other. I literally have that very significantly in my chart. Like I'm a Cancer sun with a Capricorn rising. So, you know, I play very well with both sides of this energy. But as a Cancer sun, because I am a Cancer with a Capricorn rising, the best thing to do is lean into the Capricorn energy because of the fact that Pluto is back in Capricorn, and that's in our 1st house. So for you, this would be like allowing yourself to be in a transformative state of mind, but also being very efficient and proficient as things continue to progress. Don't really like get distracted with external things, just really solely like kind of connect with and harness what's best for you and continue moving towards like a creative approach, especially with Mercury back in Virgo. It's going to give you a lot of sort of insight and clarity and kind of remove any excess distractions and things of that nature and help you feel more so supported and feel confident. You know what I mean? And so with Venus in Libra, the Venus in Libra energy, again, with Venus in Libra, this is just a time to really just, you know, get a bit harmonious in your speech, your thoughts, especially with Mercury and Virgo, and just really allow yourself to just kind of connect with and be at ease. Like, you know, the more that you can just kind of be very unbothered in this energy, the better that you're going to be, instead of allowing for yourself to be like overly anything. Because with the moon in Scorpio, when the moon was in Scorpio, let's just say at the end of this week on Sunday, before we enter into this new week, that unharmonious or inharmonious energy is the energy that is still kind of falling away. And that, again, like I said, a lot of people just kind of had to go through a lot of this very, you know, deep work in a sense. but allow yourself to just continue to progress in a way that is bringing you into more of a sense of harmony and connectivity with like your creation or like the creative side of yourself. It's kind of like, you know, for instance, that example of kind of putting yourself out there in a certain way and planting those seeds in a particular way to help them grow and flourish in regards to like, I am, or like, my name is the best thing of this thing, right? Or the best, you know, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So, you know, kind of get back into that vibe, that creative mindset, and put yourself out there and do the thing that is best for you. And don't get like overly worked up about external details and stuff like that. Just know that, like, you know, working with others to be a bit of the catalyst moving towards clever ideas and problem solving throughout this week. All right, so I'm just going to leave it there. This is just a quick little energy update before we get into the energy throughout this week. I'll be back around my normal schedule date, and yeah.